About 30 days after my wife passed away in October of 2021, I found myself still on the couch. I couldn't really go to my bedroom and sleep. I couldn't really face it. My bedroom was pink. It was everything that Shelly was, everything in there, it smelled like her. It just was her, and I was really struggling going to my room to sleep. And I remember noticing my kids paying attention. And I thought, you know what? I just got to bite the bullet. I got to face this storm, and I got to go sleep in my bed. So I remember I went upstairs, got my courage up. I went upstairs, and I had a pillow that I slid out from under the bed at the end of the bed that Shelly and I would kneel together and pray together every night. So I slid that pillow out, I kneeled down on that pillow, and I started to pray. And I remember I was just overwhelmed with anger. Just a dark cloud came over me, and I just found myself just frustrated and angry with God that he would take Shelly away from me. And just, I was furious. And I remember I just started sweating, and I balled my fists up, and I was just, how could he do this? We had prayed together at the end of the bed to him for 30 years together. How could he take her away from me? And I remember almost in an instant, I thought to myself, oh, you know what? I see what's going on here. If the devil's ever going to get me, he knows right now is the time. I'm a rudderless ship. I don't have Shelly with me. If he can make me mad at God, if he can make me feel like I'm mad at God, the devil's going to get me right now. And if you think about it, that would be the perfect time to go after somebody when they're at their lowest or deepest or most painful moment. And I remember thinking, you know what? I'm not doing that. I can't do that. I've always turned to God. I've always had faith. I'm a God-fearing man. I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing it. And I remember in that moment, I just popped up, I grabbed my pillow, and I slid it around the side of my bed. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to start a new tradition. For 30 years, I prayed with my wife at the end of my bed. Now I'm going to pray with my wife, my angel wife, on the side of the bed. And I remember praying and just was overwhelmed with warmth and joy that she had been with us for 30 years. And I was grateful. And it helped me get through one of the most difficult times in my life. And I was really, I was shocked at the power of that. I knew I would have to face that storm, but I guess I was shocked at the power of it. Luckily, I'd trained myself to turn to God when things got difficult, and I hope you do the same. Have a great day. Bye-bye.